Hello there. Starting stream. Oh, right, the song. Need to fix that. There you go. Now it is working. And that, looking good. Alright.
A value for cost of human life? Plenty of things that would look nice in my room.
New event, the Oriental Waves. Let's do giggling. Also in the meantime, let's listen to a podcast. No, not good. Yo, Titi.
Across the Ruined Sea is finally coming to a close in this round of punishing Grey Raven, but on the horizon we are finally getting the left unsaid patch with the inclusion of the new Omniframe Bambinata. Now, recently Kuro just dropped a preview for the patch overall and then another specific preview for Bambinata. We're gonna go in, we're gonna take a look at both patches, and we're gonna talk about some of the details that may not have been included in those videos. One of the perks of being at Global is that we've seen additional details from the CN side that have been included previously. The left, let's go. Thematically, she's got this whole like puppet ballet kind of thing going on here. Her commandant. Across the Ruined Sea.
For the graphic, let's use using on rendering precision. Why do I need 130 rendering precision? So dumb. Say 200. Medium, high, on. TAA. Looks good to me. And let's go in the onto the island and see how it goes.
It's nothing.
Oh. Looks nice. Looks awesome.
I've got a juice.
Alright, so let's listen to previous WAN show.
Which is not even something I usually like care about in games. I used to play Call of Duty where my brother and I would go pick up the new Call of Duty, come home, play the campaigns, and then we would play online afterwards. And something that I would do is that first time that I played the campaign, I would play it on like relatively easy and just try to like do weird things and try to break the game in different ways and stuff like that. And then later on, I would go through and play the campaign again on a much higher difficulty. But I just did it like fairly back to back with Titanfall because it was so much fun. But yeah, I'm happy you're enjoying it. That's cool.
No, I'm definitely enjoying it so far. I've got another game topic for you guys, but let's get through our sponsors first here. Dan, are you ready? Oh,
while he preps, something that I like about Titanfall is like that time shifting watch and other things that happen. There's one that's very fun that you haven't experienced yet. I think the time shifting one's my favorite, but there's one that's really cool that's coming up. But they don't leave it with you for too long.
Yeah,
it never gets tired.
Its welcome.
Yeah, it's a relatively short campaign, but I don't know that I would like it more if it was longer.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, okay.
I just like they give you something, you're still having a great time, and they take it away and they introduce something else. So you never like there's nothing. You're never like, oh, okay.
So it's like It Takes Two, except without the boring story. Did you play It Takes Two?
No, I never actually did.
Really?
You've like
So you're basically a bad boyfriend.
I've offered to play it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Emma didn't want to play it?
She's like more interested in hanging out with the birds and playing with Lego.
That's fair.
Which is fair.
Okay. She might actually enjoy it though. Yvonne enjoyed it.
I want to play Baldur's Gate with her at some point.
Yeah.
Baldur's
She's
Gate.
been very busy.
Accessibility
Sounds nice.
of Baldur's Gate is pretty low. Yvonne is like she's down. But like yeah, she's not there. I have to admit, I have found some elements of playing it with her a little frustrating. As a seasoned RPG player, even if I don't really do D&D games, you know, I will enter a town and do a sweep and talk to everyone.
Yeah.
And figure out, okay, what's the point of me being here? And she just looks at town and then maybe like talks to a person, but like we skipped 3 people and how are we supposed to have any idea what the crap is going on here? What are you doing? I
enjoy playing games like Baldur's Gate with a range of people because I find it very interesting to watch how different people want to play the game. So like I've played Baldur's Gate with Wendell.
It's going to take us 800 hours to get through the campaign the way she plays.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say that much.
Yeah, yeah. I played the campaign with Wendell, and he, I don't remember the Dark Urge. Do you know that character?
Yeah.
He picked that one because he just like wanted a wizard. but the Dark Urge wants to like kill people all the time. But that's not really Wendell. So Wendell's like constantly fighting against his own character, which was actually very entertaining to play with. Joe, on the other hand, we've barely played Baldur's Gate, but we played Divinity Original Sin 2, which is another game made by them, where like the choices of things are very much in your hands. By the time we moved to Act 2, everything, friendly, not friendly, didn't matter. Everything in Act 1 was dead. The whole world, everything. I don't remember what happened, but like, I think we like accidentally blew up a barrel or something in town, and we were just like, well, time to commit. And like,
Time to
we
commit.
played Baldur's Gate, and you you meet one of the characters that like could join your party, and I think they probably join most people's parties, but they're like, I'll just say rude to you off the start.
Dick. Yeah. And
then they just got obliterated.
With the vampire.
Joe was like, nope.
Yeah, I don't like the vampire thing.
So it's very fun because you'll run into people that are like, no, I need to like collect all the party members and accommodate everybody and make sure I have the best team to like min-max or whatever. You'll have other people that are just
everyone gets along.
More into the...
They're all banging.
That's part of the game. That are more into the, you know, the combat and just want to fight anything. And then, yeah, I don't know. It's the range of people that are like, no, I need to like collect all the party members and accommodate everybody and make sure I have the best team to like min-max or whatever. You'll have other people that are just
everyone gets along.
More into the...
They're all banging.
That's part of the game. That are more into the...
Like, I cannot sprint. I can't sprint.
Just want to fight anything. And then, yeah, I don't know. The range of gameplay styles is very interesting.
What's happening?
Right. Why don't we get into our sponsors? First up is The Ridge. Is your wallet jammed with money like this? That looks awful. You might need a change from it. Oh, I get it. So it's time to get that bulky wallet with our sponsor, The Ridge. The Ridge has redefined the traditional wallet with their compact and stylish designs, allowing them to hold up to 12
My controller was bugging out
for cash with either a money clip or an elastic band. And their RFID blocking technology can prevent thieves from stealing your personal information, and they even offer a lifetime warranty. You can test drive a Ridge wallet for 45 days, and if you don't like it, you can send it back for a full refund. With over 50,000 satisfied customers and over 30 colors and styles to choose from, Ridge has something for you, so your wallet can be jammed with money in style. Head over to the link in the description to save 10% and get free shipping using code WAN at checkout. The show is also brought to you by Thorum. Is the onion ring the best ring you've ever had? Yeah, it's a dentist spot. Oh, good. Don't worry. Thorum, our sponsor, has something better. They hand make wedding bands and rings from unique materials like whiskey barrel, antler, Damascus steel, World War II rifle stocks, and even meteorites. Their site offers paper ring sizers so you can measure your partner's finger while they sleep, and every ring ships within 1 business day and comes with a free Thorum silicone activity band and a beautiful wooden ring box. Are you struggling to find a good time to propose? How about during the WAN show? Just kidding. That has actually happened before, though. Thorum just launched their slick, handcrafted watches, so you don't miss out on any good times. That is quite the tie-in. Like their rings, their watches are made with materials like... yes, I see that Ed is calling me.
No, that's going to the stream.
Oh, crap. I will decline that call.
I was just trying to message you that we should close Teams on that computer because everyone's getting the notifications.
I am on WAN show. Just D&D is enough.
Dan, I'll pilot you. Left.
Seriously,
you can
guys?
Keep talking. I'll just motion.
This is ridiculous. You can do 3 things at once. Their watches are made with materials like 4 billion-year-old meteorite and Hawaiian koa wood. Plus, they're automatic watches, no batteries required ever. With over 10 years of experience and over 5,000 happy customers, Thorum is sure to have a nice ring for you. So go check them out in the description and get 20% off today with code WAN. Okay, hold on. We're just going to find out what Ed wants, and then we'll do our third sponsor spot. Sound good, Dan? Hi, I'm on WAN right now. What can I do for you? There is more footage. Would you like Dan to ingest it now? Okay, I will help him do that. One moment, please. No, you're good. We have an emergency video. I got it. we have an emergency video that needs to be edited. And well, where's the other one? Ah, yes, good. And Dan is going to help Ed get the footage for it, but he needs my help to help Ed. Luke is going to do a sponsor spot.
Okay.
AG1.
Let me know when you're ready. When life moves fast, even your nutrition needs to catch up in the race. You good? Our sponsor, AG1, is here to help. AG1 is a convenient supplemental drink to help fill in some of those nutritional blind spots, which means sometimes certain vitamins are being neglected from your diet. AG1 sports 75 different vitamins and antioxidants, with their ingredients being sourced from whole foods. It's also made without artificial flavors or sweeteners. Some members of the LMG staff even used AG1 before our partnership, Luke included. I'm going to read it
Luke.
exactly how it's written.
Seriously? That is terrible.
And while it can't make you... Wow. Nope, I'm not going to read it exactly how it's written.
And while it can't make you as tall and handsome as Luke,
Was that Dennis? Thanks. It can help if you've been neglecting certain nutrients in your diet. Plus, it's keto, vegan, and paleo friendly. If you're looking for a simpler investment for your health, try AG1 and get 5 free AG1 travel packs and a free 1-year supply of vitamin D with your first purchase. Just go to drinkag1.com/wanshow. That's drinkag1.com/wanshow and check it out.
this is huge. The EU banned Meta tracking user behavior and using that to target ads at them.
That's actually wild.
That is basically how
The internet.
yes,
It's how the internet.
advertising on the internet works these days.
Yeah.
So that ban was placed on Meta by Norway in August and now covers the entire European Economic Area. Meta did not comply with the Norway ban and has been subject to daily fines of $90,000 since. Meta could now be fined up to 4% of its global turnover under the new rule, and it claims it is in the process of complying. The ban will come into effect in a week after the Irish data regulator finishes evaluating Meta's proposed consent-based approach to processing user data. Earlier this week, Meta launched its paid ad-free subscription for Facebook and Instagram in the European Union for €10 a month via desktop or €13 via Android or iOS to account for their 30% take, presumably. The subscription is not available elsewhere and is only available to users above 18. So teenage users in the EU will stop seeing ads entirely. How is the EU so cool, and how do we get some of that over here?
So based. Yeah, I don't know.
Actually based. I'm pretty sure that's the correct way to use that.
Yeah, that's really sick. I don't really know what else to even say. This is just awesome. I guess this is what happens when a huge amount of countries band together and get some stuff done.
D-Brand just sent me a text message. I'm not going to provide any additional context for this because, whatever, something might happen at some point or something. I don't know. But to the robot from D-Brand who just texted me, I got you. It's a screen capture of them typing, what the fudge is a die shrink, but with much harder language. I don't have a censor button today. I will explain. A die shrink is taking an otherwise sort of similar design, okay, so like a CPU, and then pretty much manufacturing what is basically that same CPU, but with smaller transistors, presumably for some kind of performance and or efficiency advantage.
Yeah, same size,
So,
but smaller
design an
transistor,
entirely new
so
chip
better
on a new
performance or
architecture,
better
taking
efficiency,
something that's already kind of
and
known
or
quantity,
better
and you're
efficiency.
just shrinking it, so you're not going to expect any kind of revolutionary difference in performance, but you might see a bonus in terms of cooler operation or lower power consumption. There, that's all I have to say about that. The breadsaurus is gone?
What?
Wait, what? There was a breadsaurus here?
More things couldn't go wrong on the street.
Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, thanks, Dan. That's we're really glad we have you here to really. Okay. Wow. This is really hard to watch, honestly. I love that I'm using this background for a change, though.
Yeah.
It was very time consuming doing all of this, and I never stream.
And then in traditional WAN fashion, you can't see like a bunch of it.
Yeah, right? No. So normally it's for streaming, so I'd be here.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a whole thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, discussion. I don't have a lot to say about this other than that's super cool. I think people are going to balk at the idea of paying for the internet rather than giving away their personal information for the internet. But if this is the start of a new trend, it can only be a positive thing.
I love it. Because, I don't know, a lot of the things that you would need to end up paying for are things that you like fairly objectively, for most people, not everyone, most people should probably use less anyways. Just saying.
Got him.
So, I don't know.
Speaking of using less, Microsoft is not going to be letting you use as many unauthorized controllers on their consoles.
Yeah.
On November 12th, Microsoft will roll out a system-level ban on unauthorized third-party Xbox accessories because they can compromise the gaming experience. Only officially supported accessories will work with Xbox One and Series S and X consoles. However, at the same time, the company is reportedly expanding the third-party approval program for wireless controllers, which could mean that Microsoft is primarily targeting products like the Titan 2 and Cronus Zen that allow customers to use any style of controller, including a mouse and keyboard, by spoofing an Xbox controller. This is all very interesting. It's pretty obvious that that's what they're after, but what was really stand out to me about this was when I was looking at the... Man, it must have been a different article.
I've heard that is
reading.
insane because you gain a lot of the benefits of being on a mouse and keyboard, but then you have auto aim. So it's incredibly overpowered. So I don't know.
Rats, I can't find the link that I think I sent to the news team when I suggested this topic, but it had it had this kind of constellation of all the Xbox partners. And one of them was this doll that you can buy.
What?
Oh yeah, here it is.
What?
It's called an American Girl. It's apparently a lineup of dolls, and it's an Xbox gaming set from the Xbox One X era that I just wasn't familiar with. Okay, this is not the gaming accessory set. No, there's a whole kit where you can get the doll too, and it like, oh man, I can't find it anymore.
I found it.
Excuse me. Anyway,
this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's the product page.
So it's called American Girl plus Xbox Gaming Set.
This made my brain hurt.
I don't even.
It actually comes with a toy pamphlet for Game Pass.
What is it?
Like, seriously? It's a doll. It's an 18-inch doll that just sits in a gamer chair wearing gamer headphones.
Oh, so it doesn't actually have anything to do...
Oh, no, the one I was looking at is the older one. This is a Series X. Yeah, this is the new one. He's got the new one.
What?
It doesn't do anything.
You just have, like, candy, fake candy.
Yeah.
Fake Game Pass.
Fake fidget spinner. Speaking of profiling.
Fake fidget spinner. Wow.
What are you saying about my... sensory.
What's up with this? The controller with the screen on it?
I don't know what that is. I mean, maybe they designed this when they were really pushing Project X Cloud.
What about to my shortcut button?
Oh, look, it's this guy. We already talked about the merch stuff. I swear to you. We talked about the merch. We talked about it. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at sales.
We haven't talked about all of it. We haven't talked about the backpack. And the backpack is super... There's stuff on the floor?
Oh, yeah. We haven't done that backpack topic yet. What do you mean there's stuff on the floor?
Floor stuff.
What?
What do you talk about the merch?
What merch?
What floor stuff?
You guys are so ridiculous. On your right.
On your right. Yeah, other side.
Bye.
I think we did. I think we just didn't have the floor prop.
Oh, yeah. We didn't have the pants. These are the pants. I really think with the mic setup today, we're not going to be able to do this.
Do you want me to stand behind you in Vanna White?
I mean, sure, yeah. Basically, they go with the Stealth Pro hoodie. These are the Stealth Sweatpants Pro. They're sweatpants. They're really comfortable, and unlike most of our sweatpants, they don't have the French terry interior. So if you are not into that feeling, then they are going to be better for you. They've got pockets with zippers because we love that. Thanks, Luke. You're doing a great job back there. This is ridiculous.
I don't know, man.
Everything is ridiculous today. I just want to play video games, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That was amazing.
Have we talked about the executive order for safe AI? Yeah, we did, right?
Someone asked me if I've watched BlizzCon. I work today, dude. I've not watched anything from BlizzCon.
Ooh, extreme stress test for the LTT backpack.
Yeah, this is super cool. I want to show this.
Yeah, we can't. So I will link it in chat. There you go, guys. Click the link yourselves. Yeah. Scrubs.
User Frasher, I hope I'm saying that right, 11, has reported that his LTT backpack has survived an entire year of extremely heavy use at his job in an underground mine as a maintenance tech. He's also added a picture of a previous $50 backpack that lasted 5 months under the same conditions. From his experience, Frasher 11 estimates that 1 year of his usage is equivalent to 3 years of heavy outdoor use.
And if you look at pictures of this bag,
I believe him.
I believe him.
Yeah. Despite regularly carrying over 25 pounds, it survived remarkably well. And the way the shoulder straps are secured lends to its strength and durability. You can see that in the pictures, actually. Sadly, the zippers have recently started to slightly unzip sometimes. He finds its bright orange interior is also very helpful.
Yeah.
With the new
The
zipper
won't make a
pulls,
difference.
with the new zipper pulls, he could carabiner them closed.
Oh, that's true, actually. But I mean, it's more that they're coming apart sometimes on the other side. They're YKK zippers, but nothing is perfect. They are the best
that
zippers
side.
we can
Got it.
get.
Yeah.
Your mileage may vary. I was really disappointed when I saw one of the pictures with the shoulder strap all torn apart.
Yeah,
and
then I realized it's not ours.
That was his other bag. That's what it looked like after 5 months. We are looking sick by comparison. So I was really happy with that.
Yeah. It's actually like patinaed in a really cool way. I'm just saying. It looks kind of sick.
It looks like it's been through hell,
Yeah.
but is still holding up, which is
Yeah.
like perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
This is really cool. Chewy, our community manager, saw this and was like, yo, dog, it would be really interesting if we could get our hands on that and see if there's anything that we could learn from what a backpack that gets used heavier than any of us could ever possibly hope to looks like. And, where are the failure points? Here's a new bag. If you could just send us back your old one. So we apparently sent him a new bag.
Sweet.
Even though his is working fine, just so we can kind of study it. And
Yeah, no, that's
see
cool.
Where we can reinforce it.
That's awesome. LTT Bag 2 confirmed.
Apple announced the M3 lineup. Geekbench results have leaked, and the Snapdragon X Elite looks pretty good. That's our
not
topic here.
surprising at this point. They've actually been doing a great job. The M series MacBooks have been crazy. So, that's cool.
You know what else is really interesting, though, is the Snapdragon X Elite. So that's Qualcomm's ARM on Windows processor is within striking distance of the M3 MacBook Pro for single bench in Geekbench, or single core performance in Geekbench, and actually between an M3 Pro and an M3 Max.
But it's slightly better in
multi-core
single core,
performance.
isn't it?
No, it's right there. It's like right on par.
What am I doing wrong?
What's that?
Yeah.
That
2979.
less than that.
Oh, I was looking at M3 Max
Yeah.
MacBook Pro.
Yeah, so it's right on par with the M3 for single threaded, and then it's right in between the Pro and the Max for multi-threading. Am I excited about ARM on Windows?
That's weird, right?
Is that even possible, Luke?
It's weird, right?
I know. I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah.
In summary, you guys can watch our coverage of the event. Well, what? I got games to play, Luke. I can't sit around here all day.
Honestly, the second you said that, I was like, I know why you said that.
Exactly.
Because this would be pretty long, but
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about here, and the news team did a great job of compiling all of this for us, and we were really appreciative of that. The point is, ARM on Windows. Is it finally coming true after 12 long years, or whenever the Surface RT launched?
are you going to be super sad?
Am I going to be sad?
Yeah. Do you think
If
they're going
it's
to be
not leg day
replaceable
because
chips?
it's ARM? Like, where are you
Do
going
you think
with
they're
this?
going to be replaceable chips?
Oh, no, they're not going to be. Well, yeah, but they already weren't in laptops.
Yeah, but they're going to come to desktop.
Yeah, AIO's first, but yes, you're right.
Yeah.
But then a lot of AIOs are already using laptop chips.
Yeah, but they're kind of, my whole point is about desktops. Because now you're going to get chips soldered to boards. Then RAM's coming next.
Oh man, I'm about to get myself canceled again.
Canceled?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to be afraid of right now.
I am less opposed to CPUs soldered to boards than I probably was in the
Because
past.
the whole dream of upgrading the processor and keeping the whole motherboard never happens. Is that why?
I think my experience with Threadripper kind of killed it.
Everyone I know enjoys when they're people are gonna be pissed. Everyone I know when they're speccing out a computer enjoys being like, this is a new motherboard generation, so it's gonna last like 3 more, so I can upgrade the CPU. And then the next time I talk to them, which is the next, this sometimes does actually happen, but then the next time I talk to them when they're building a new computer, they're replacing the motherboard anyways.
Yes. Now, with that said, the secondary market is something that we can't lose track of here. It's really important to be able to pull the CPUs out of Lenovo ThinkStations and, repurpose them for cheap gaming boxes in China or whatever. We have a really cool video coming on a gaming PC we bought for like $300 on Taobao that is kind of awesome. That won't be possible anymore, and that is terrible.
Also, motherboard failure rates are, I hazard to say, high, because honestly, they're not. It's just relative to a lot of other components in a computer, especially CPUs.
Yep.
They're really high.
Yep.
I wouldn't say, honestly, failure rate of anything in a PC these days is actually high. I'm not trying to dog on motherboards in general. Just like CPUs basically never die, and motherboards die fairly often. So you can get CPUs from like 15 years ago that are rock solid still. And usually you just have to keep swapping out the motherboard every so often. But
man, I hear so much fun gaming going on downstairs.
Yeah.
We'll be down there soon. Don't worry.
Soon enough.
I just want to see if I see
What the heck?
on this email.
I wonder where all
Why are
this
they
stuff
moving
is.
so fast?
So Lewis Rossman.
Yeah.
Our title for the topic is Rossman on strike. Not quite
Involuntarily.
that. Lewis Rossman received 3 community strikes on YouTube, apparently for discussing and advocating for Futo's GreyJ, an app that allows users to consolidate content from multiple video hosting services in one place, and potentially make it easier for users to discover and interact with content outside of the YouTube and Twitch ecosystems, particularly their recommendation algorithms. We messaged him about the situation because most of what I found about it was from third parties, and he says that the strikes may have been given because he mentioned GreyJ having a working download button. I don't know. I don't know why that would result in a community strike.
Oh, whoops, minus 1,000. Yikes, man.
Privy to exactly what was said to him in any correspondence with YouTube. It should be clarified that a community strike.
Oh no,
is not
minus
the same
1,000 again.
as
What am I
a
doing?
Regular strike where it's like 3 strikes and your channel is gone. It's more just, hey, you need to adhere to these guidelines.
Nice.
By the way, it is also possible that they objected to GreyJ having a built-in ad blocker, which is against YouTube's terms of service and something that they have been cracking down on recently. According to
expected that was going to be it when the announcement happened before this actually went down. So that's still where I'm going to be leaning personally.
According to Lewis Rossman, his YouTube account is on 90-day probation, but has not been banned.
It's a long probation.
Now, I CC'd you on my exchange with Lewis about GreyJ, and one of the things that he asked about is if we would be interested in allowing Floatplane to have a plugin for GreyJ so people could watch Floatplane videos through the app, provided that they had an active subscription. See, that's something to clarify, is that even though GreyJ does strip out the monetization of a platform like YouTube, it doesn't for a platform like a Patreon or a Floatplane.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm putting you on the spot a little bit here, asking you this live in front of over 10,000 people. But would we consider that? I told him, look, from the Linus Media Group side of things, I have kind of mixed feelings about something like Grey J. Why, like they've said that they're working on a system where creators can opt out of having their YouTube channel available on Grey J. And honestly, I'm 50-50. I might opt out. Why exactly am I going to make my catalog available willingly on a platform where I won't be compensated for it? And I know that there's like tipping, like you can pay one time or something to Grey J, and I think there's a sharing system in place or whatever else it is. But I'm sorry, if that worked, we would have a very different internet today. That's just not.
It doesn't.
I'll take a wait and see on that one. If it works great, then awesome. I'd be happy to be wrong, but I really doubt it. Strong doubt.
If you leave it entirely voluntary, most people will entirely volunteer to contribute nothing. I don't know. I saw the email.
Yeah.
I told him on the floatplane side of things, I leave that to Luke and our new CEO to kind of figure out. Obviously, you probably haven't talked to Taryn about this yet.
So that's where we're at. I was going to say this is going to be a cop out, but I haven't talked to Taryn yet. I don't know. Ultimately, that seems like mostly a business decision. Floatplane has features you wouldn't be able to access through Grey J. I'm sure this is true for YouTube and other platforms as well. But if people really want the consolidation, I could understand that.
I mean, the idea
maybe there's a benefit
is sound.
there.
I can understand
The consolidation is really cool.
why users might like it. You know, the idea of following a creator rather than following an algorithmic, suggestion for what someone else thinks you might want to watch or whatever else the case may be. I can definitely see some appeal there.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not completely against it, but I haven't dove into it fully yet. I need to talk to Taryn about it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Why is Elijah in Floatplane chat? Dude, you're downstairs. Play games.
Yeah, it's like actually bad form. Is he here?
Yeah. He's here.
What are you doing in chat? Play games.
We have a
That's funny.
by the stairs
Don't fall.
to maintain 3 points of contact. Don't run. Don't jump.
Actually?
We actually have like WorkSafe BC, like how to walk up and down stairs signage.
Wow.
It's not because of any individual employee.
Wow.
I'm legally obligated to say that.
He is. It's true.
For context, Elijah fell down the stairs during a shoot a couple weeks ago.
Sheesh, dude.
He disclosed that. I'm not disclosing. Anyway, 23andMe makes cash selling user data. What a surprise.
No.
Yeah, they're extending their collaboration agreement with GSK PLC, a multinational pharmaceutical company, in exchange for $20 million. The agreement was first signed in 2018 and will be extended for at least an additional year, allowing GSK to mine anonymized DNA data from roughly 80% of 23andMe's 14 million gene testing customers that have agreed to share information for research purposes. The only data sets that rival 23andMe's library belong to Ancestry.com and the Chinese government. This partnership has...
Where's that quote from?
I don't know.
What?
Probably...
Absconditus. That's all there is? Absconditus. Hup.
Where did it go? Where was it going? Let's go fishing.
Absconditus.
Okay, whatever. You know what? I think I should do a video on fishing in Snowbreak. I will go to every single spot, fish there, and then combine them into one short video. Yeah, I should do that. There you go. Maximum experience achieved for today. Ding, 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 ding.
Adjutant, you still there? Let me show you something. It's a lotus flower from Yalu Island. I snuck it back.